Hello, Grace Church Sunday School. It's me, the cat again, here to tell you the Bible story for today. Did you know that the most famous verse, probably, in the whole Bible is John 3:16, which says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life." It's a wonderful verse that sums up the beautiful thing that God has done for us. Jesus was sent to save us from sin and give us eternal life. The offer is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, fat or thin, rich or poor, clever or not. Whoever believes in Jesus shall not perish, but have eternal life. That's the most famous verse in the whole Bible, probably. But did you know that there's a backstory to John 3:16? The verse before it says, "Just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so the Son of Man must be lifted up, that everyone who believes may have eternal life in him." And that's the story we'll look at today, because we're in our series following the Israelites journeying to the Promised Land. And it was during that journey that the backstory to John 3:16 happened. The Israelites had been wandering in the wilderness for quite some time, and the Lord led them back on themselves a little bit. Jesus didn't take them the fastest way possible. Of course, he could have just teleported the Israelites to the Promised Land immediately if he wanted to, but he didn't. Jesus chose this winding route to get to where they needed to be, and the Israelites became impatient. I'm sure you children never annoy your parents on car journeys by whining, "Are we nearly there yet?" I'm sure you never get impatient and moan that something's taken too long. Actually, I've done that quite a lot, and I bet you have as well. Well, the Israelites grew impatient, and they burst out with grumbly moaning to God. "Why have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? There is no bread, there is no water, and we detest this miserable food." What they say tells us that they didn't love and trust God. They were very ungrateful for all the amazing things God had done for them. They sinned. So the Lord did something shocking. He sent venomous or fiery snakes among the people. That might sound a bit extreme. But this wasn't the first time the Israelites grumbled and sinned in this way. When they needed water, they grumbled, and yet the Lord gave them enough to drink. When they needed food, they grumbled, yet the Lord fed them. At Mount Sinai, they grew bored of waiting for Moses and made the stupid golden calf, didn't they? They moaned about eating the bread from heaven every day. They didn't believe the Lord could bring them into the Promised Land. They were stubborn, they were awkward, sinning, even though the Lord saved them and cared for them, protected them and loved them. So now, when the Israelites moan yet again, the Lord sent fiery snakes to show them how serious sin is. Do you remember another snake in the Bible? In the Garden of Eden, the snake Satan tempted Adam and Eve to turn from trusting Jesus and disobey him. That was the first sin, and it plunged all of creation into darkness and pain. So what do you think Jesus is saying by sending snakes among the Israelites? Well, he's spelling out a very important lesson. Sin leads to death. We know that venomous snake bites are very serious and dangerous, don't we? Well, I hope we do. The point is that sin is even more serious, it's even more dangerous. The Lord didn't just send the snakes though, he told Moses to make a fiery snake and set it on a pole, and everyone who is bitten, when they see it, they will live. Yes, getting bitten by one of those snakes would be painful, very dangerous, but all you'd have to do to not perish, to not die, is to look, and you would live. Look at that snake on a pole and you would live. It was a lesson, a very dramatic and painful lesson, but a lesson. You see, just as the snake Moses made and lifted up on a pole, Jesus, who took the blame for our sin, was lifted up on the cross to die for our sin. our sin is far more serious and dangerous than fiery snakes. We will die if nothing is done about it. But here is the good news. God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life.